Hey everyone, so today we're going to show you how to quickly create a buyer's estimate and change the language of the estimate so you can actually send it to your prospective buyer or client. So we're going to go ahead and start off by going into our Pacific Agent 3.0. Okay, so it's going to go ahead and bring us into our home screen here. Second, we're going to go into our buyer section, right? We're going to go ahead and we're going to click on Quick Estimate. Okay, so here we're just going to enter a couple of figures. All right, so let's say we had a sales price of $485,000. Okay, we're going to leave our 10% down, our 3.8 for interest rates over 30 years. Okay, so now we're going to hit compute. Okay, so when we hit compute, it's going to give us our breakdown of our home price with our 10% down, right? So typically the buyer is looking for a loan of about 436 at 3.8, right? Here's what we have, our monthly payment of 2,892, and here is how it actually breaks it down to what that actual 2,800 is made of, right? Your payment and interest, your hazard insurance, your property taxes, and the PMI, since we were under the 20% down threshold, right? We have our closing costs here, right, which is a big number of 61,000. But really, the 61,000 is made up primarily of the 10% down, as you can see, and really the closing costs are only about $12,800, right? If your client wanted to see the closing costs, they can hit the detailed closing cost button, okay, and that will bring them up just like this here and kind of break it down in terms. So if we go back and let's say we wanted to change the language of our estimate, right? First, we have to actually create it, right? So we're going to hit the send button. Okay. So when we hit the send button, it's actually going to prepare it in a very nice format, just the way you see it here on my screen, right? So you can see as we flip through, you have a bunch of different views of it, right? It has that's my picture, but it'd be your picture, your contact info, your company logo here. If you wanted to change the language of this estimate here, all you do is click on the little A here at the top, and you will see we have all these different languages in which you can change it, right? They're going to continually add some, but these are amongst the ones that were done first. So let's say we wanted to change this estimate into Spanish. We hit Spanish. Okay, so it's going to go ahead and it's going to begin to translate everything. It could take a couple seconds. So as you can see, it will now appear all in Spanish, just like that. Now, if we wanted to send this, right, all we do is hit our send button here at the top. Okay, it's going to give you the email or text option. Okay, I personally always like the text. Reason being, right, you'll be able to, number one, capture the prospective buyer's number, and secondly, when they get it, it will look just the way it appears there in the text, which is absolutely instant. So that's how easy it is to create a buyer's estimate and change the language. Thanks, everyone.